I am muted. Good evening, Smorganites. Welcome back. For those tuning in for the first time, I am your host, Vitamin S'more. So, those my normal. Sorry for taking yesterday off, but I needed a day. I was stressed from work, and I did not want to rage on stream at people. So, yeah. So, we're back. We're going to continue October 23rd. Sorry. I got some side quests. Hopefully, I have a story. Maybe finish off the day. Let's see. But wait a minute. Just over here. Boy, is it hot! What's up, Saber? Good evening. How you doing tonight? All right, everything seems to be working fine. Awesome. Letting you catch up before I do this and bypass you. Or, you know what I mean. But I was saying, yeah, sorry for... I left a message on X. Had to take the day off. And then today, I just sat there. I got blood work done. Which place is like 2 minutes from my house drive. Literally. I can barely play a 2-minute song and I'm there. I'll find out if anything's wrong with me. It's been years since I've had blood work. They said my insurance should cover it this time. It was hot. Balls. Yeah. Probably posted it on there. Yeah, I was just having a real stressful day. Like, I know I had a few hours before stream, but I was like... I felt like if any one of you guys said something, I'd probably snippy at you, and I don't want that. I saw it. Yes, I did. I did see that indeed, and it looks good. Yeah, I saw the Nintendo Direct thing in Discord, and it looks good. I hope they don't take anything out, and hopefully second and third chapter come out relatively fast. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have, they follow the previous script, not have some altered left-wing propaganda in this shit. Nice. They better not. Anyways. So, that was basically my day. Just chill, play video games. Started playing WoW again after like 10 years. It's fun. A lot of changes. Different. So I don't know how long. I'll probably just do the expansion. My friends on there, but probably eventually quit again. Probably got thermonuclear in these guys. Besides raging on the comment section, I don't know what much else we can do. Anyways, let's get into the game. And pick up where we left off, which was apparently Disaster Protocol in Chapter 4. Gonna hit some side quests. So, Infiltration, one of my fave GRP franchises. Yeah, that's what I did to this thing.
Right.
Side quest time. Really cutting edge stuff. Surprised they have this in stores. Oh, yo, Althena, right? You have the request for us? Yeah, they need to drop that shit. It doesn't need to be in video games. If you want it in a video game, make a game specifically designed for that. Don't ruin a franchise or a game because of your woke ideology. Fair enough. I mean, they are to some degree, except for when they get westernized by the idiots. They are great solutions. Sorry. I was just expecting, wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. Let's see. My name is Athena. I'm a researcher at Institute of Science. And then I do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on the hollow core design. I started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. Sky, though, Because it's already been westernized in the previous, there should be no change. They're gonna be voiced. They're not. But I could see it having some board. All I gotta do is follow the previous script. Well, I started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. Right, so just use that. So, thank you in advance for your help. Can do. When I played Sky, I was like, this reminds me a lot of Lunar. I was like, oh yeah, thanks, dude. Stand to relax. Let's see. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. She's not good with people. She's interested in communication technology. She's not very good at communicating with people, but she's into technology that helps people communicate better. Yeah. I'm sure you'll hear something. Hopefully they get like a demo of it and get a feel. Let's see. God, what's to come here? I wanna make the world a little less daunting for people like me. See. I can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. Sound like my coworkers. Do you need me to go over the details? Alright, let's accept the quest. How was your day, Cyber? Get into anything, do anything, watch anything? Work? Much obliged. Let's see. Off to the manager. Time folks are here open to test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. I am Radad. I'm the manager of the Vern store. This is depending on how these tests go. You might see the hollow core on the shelf soon. Though I'll be keeping an eye on the field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Do a paper one to pass it on. These smooth brain players don't think it's a big deal, but they fail to realize that it's too late. Yeah, it's like a fucking disease. You let it in there, and they're just gonna push. The video games aren't playable until you see a huge backlash. But by then, they're just gonna be so into these games, it's gonna get like the tentacles gonna be all over it. Oh yeah, definitely will. That's all. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want this test to go. The new hollow named is Parcel. There's no snowflakes. We're so sensitive. How dare we want normalcy? Not to ruin our video games and keeping shit away from children. How dare you? The next gen van will come out as a black transmit. Oh god. No. Black trans woman. Gotta have that representation. And then you'll have Anya's here as the woke Karen who speaks on behalf of Von Asita. Because she's a fragile black woman and needs to be defended. Her binary, yeah, it's ma'am. Then you have Barry over here. Bond's talking to them about having the surgery because they're confused. Like, oh, it's perfectly natural and reversible. Here's some pills. I'd like to equip her to the Zyphos and take her for a few monster fights. Sure. Anything specific you need us to do when we get in there? I had a guy comment, Took him like 2 weeks to reply, but basically was mocking my IQ because that post where I switched the numbers back and forth by accident. And he was just calling a Trump supporter with low IQ, saying continuous errors in your grammar are indication of low IQ. No, it means you're speeding. Terrorism based on bigotry. Oh, Edo hegemony. Yeah, Edo hegemony. Or Marxist, just call them a Marxist. Basically what they are. Anything specific you need us to do, I need you to do 5 more moves or more while you're S boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear on how it felt to use. Easy enough. I guess it's my hard time of reading means I'm illiterate. But yeah, weird. 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Alright. Totally. Straight from the Institute. Okay, let's give it a shot. Find out if she walks over with a Dave. Take it. Looking for the monsters to say the Aj Canyon to the south is your best bet? Okay. Alright. The joke. Don't know, joke of a bit of an ass. Non-offensive joke. Alright, what? The hollow core and then the porch. Joke they took the whole game into war. Sounds like real life. Oh, hollow cores. B stat, physical damage, magic damage up, accuracy up, crit, evasion. Wow, evasion 40%. 6% because it's at. Alright, we'll give that to you.
You always got me in your corner.
Okay.
Go to the canyon.
Go, go, go!
To the twist of the whole franchise. Let's see. Must defeat wokeness. The Royal Kingdom. Not. I've only ever played one Star Ocean, the 8th and something. 5th one? Is 3 the one where they're in a video game and they realize they're in a video game and have to fight? They come out of the video game, they're basically killing God. The task is to equip the parcel and act 5 times while S boosted. That 5 times with that person. Yeah, activate S boost a total of 5 times the parcel equipped to fulfill the side quest. Other than the canyon, you can also explore some parts of it to find treasure. However, the canyon is fully explored. So we already equipped it. I just need to get in combat and do this 5 times.
Let's get to work.
Take it from here. Huh? Let's go. We're down now. Pursuit. There.
Gotcha!
Aaron. Might want to boost here.
You do it once, right? You want to be fully boosted?
Really hurt. One skill coming right up.
Myriad Flash! Barry, now! Too slow! Take that, you ass!
Activating skill.
A chance!
In the fourth wall troll. Oh, now I'm interested.
Here's some extra.
That was one.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
So, I see. Doesn't really keep a count, huh? Alright, we'll try this again.
Are we going down below?
Game requests you Star Ocean 2
we're sticking
remake,
to
but
the
you're
road
on
for
a
this
tight
assignment.
budget. I am, and my dumbass bought fucking
Good
Wild.
call. If we went that way,
Because my friend was feeling really bad, and she's been trying to get me to play, and it made her cheer up, and I'm like, okay.
I thought it was a bad idea. Why'd you even ask?
So I got it. How much is Star Ocean 2?
Going all in.
The PC. Yeah, it's a bad idea. We'll go for later. Like, I shouldn't even have bought WoW. But
Too slow!
felt like my friend needed me to no way to defend.
Let's
Like
party!
hell, you. Is that all you got? Hit him fast, Barry.
It's go time!
$50.
might want to boost here.
Well,
Some arts
there.
really hurt.
other ways.
Going all in.
Achievements.
Max boost. Time to go all out. One skill coming right up.
Myriad Flash! Keep moving, Van!
There we go.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Commencing combat.
Now,
Attacking
let's
target.
finish the job.
Blade.
Go time!
Some arts really hurt. Max boost. Keep it up. It's one skill coming right up.
3.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on.
Supposedly 3. I did half a 1. I don't know if I'm supposed to do 1 or 2.
This could get tricky with so many. Commencing combat. Blades protect us. Activating skill.
Some more!
Going all in.
Some arts should really hurt. Keep it up. It's working. Some arts should really hurt. One skill coming right up.
Keep moving, Van!
There we go.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Keep it up. It's working. There we go. Yes. Activating skill. Perfect chance.
Square's games to the sale won't come anytime soon. Well, there's often time that Square goes on sale, but I'll keep an eye out for it.
Keep it up.
You said it's on Steam, right? Let me look that up real quick.
Going all in.
Let's party!
Keep it up. It's working.
2, 3.
Going all in.
Let's party!
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
Let's party!
Keep it up. It's working.
So which one is 3? Got second story R.
Keep it
Star
up.
Ocean the Divine Force is 60, so maybe second story R? That's 50.
Let's party!
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
Let's party!
Second story arc.
It's working.
Going all in.
Let's party!
This.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
Dive into
Let's party!
Through their perspectives and unlock various things.
Going all in.
Allies and defeat foes in fast pace.
Let's party!
Oh, I'll look for that.
It's working.
Ocean 3 is PS2. Oh. I think 3 is the one that my brother played.
It's working.
That was,
Going all in.
you're in a video game, you realize you're in a video game,
Let's party!
then you break out.
Keep it up. It's working.
Gotcha!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Oh, of course, leveled up.
Because I remember my brother telling me about it and said it was really good. I never got a chance to play it. I mean, I could play it. There's ways to play it. Just like there's ways to play this. Oh, okay, so that was the second story R is 3. That you're saying, yeah, that's a twist, yeah.
Get to work!
Got one.
Next.
Ha! Got you. I'm stronger than ever.
Oh, the second story is not 3. But the twist you're talking about is the one where they realize they're in a video game.
Close in and kick some ass!
Okay.
Show me what
Yeah, whatever that one is, that's the one he played.
Allowed all the
They must
stops.
tell me about it. Like, I know that aspect. I've never actually played it.
Allowed all the stops.
Faithlessness or something like that. I think it was a PS4 version,
Show me
the
what
one
you
I
got.
played. Because I had the collector's edition. And then I was going to play it, and I couldn't find the disc. I found the box, I found everything. I went downstairs in the basement and found a bunch of old games, went through every box, and the last one I went through had the game in it.
Show me what you got!
Allowed all the stops.
Activated skill. Perfect chance.
A boost would work here.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Aaron, might want to boost here. Keep it up. Max boost. One
Make it
skill
count.
right up. Have we done enough testing
Couldn't
for
take
the
your
hollow
eyes
core?
off me, right?
Yes,
was
I
amazing,
believe
Aaron.
so.
Okay,
We can
so it's
report
1 or
back to
2.
the
doesn't it?
client anytime.
So let's go finish exploring real quick. Finish off the quest.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Everyone, move
Let's party!
Activated skill.
in. Perfect chance.
A boost would work here.
Gotcha! It's go time!
One skill coming right up.
Keep moving, Van! Too slow!
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Gotcha! Take that! It's go
One
time!
skill coming right up. Watch out, you guys. Something's coming.
Watch it! They're trying to attack! Watch it! They're trying to attack!
Watch out, you guys. Something's coming.
Like that all you got?
Activated skill.
Here goes. Nice. Moving on up.
5-star Ocean games, all standalone. Right. Even an anime adaptation. Really, did not know that. Yeah, whatever the PS4 one was, I had that one.
Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Commencing combat.
Let's pull it together. You're stuck.
Have some more.
Mary,
A boost would work here.
Have some more.
A chance!
you're open.
Make it count, Aaron.
There we go.
You've got this on you! Gotcha!
Perfect chance.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
I won't stop.
Yeah, break, guys. We're back. Go.
Looks like a chest.
Get to work! This is it. Closing
I
it.
mean, hi, kitty cat.
Let's party.
Oh, get off the keyboard.
Time to go all activating drive. Might want to boost here.
Going all in.
There we go.
Keep moving, Van.
There we go. There.
All you, Onion.
Perfect chance. Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Like you're getting hurt here.
I'm not done yet. Activating shards. Excuse us. I can live with this. You are a great help on us. There. You're down. You're exposed.
Activating skill.
Some more.
Perfect chance.
A boost activating skill.
You're stunned.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Yeah. Oh, you can't go to this.
I'm on it.
Oh,
Deploying shards.
Excuse us there. Got you're down. You're exposed.
right now.
Pull out all the
Find
stuff.
the head. There we go.
Make it count, Aaron.
One skill, right up.
Range are a little bit harder to hit on
That's what
high
you
speed
get.
mode.
That wasn't.
Let's see. Ornaments, heal, breath.
Half bad, Aaron.
Careful. That thing is mean.
Let's get to work.
There. Let's pull it together. There.
Attacking target.
Going all in. Hit him fast, Fairy.
A boost would work here. Activating skill. Activating skill.
Go time.
Some keep it up. One skill coming right after.
You got this, Onies.
Time to go all out.
Let's party.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Some more.
There.
Here goes. Going all in.
Initiate try.
There. They're stunned.
Here goes.
Pull out all the stops.
On Fairy's turn, we'll back out.
Show me what you got.
Activating skill.
Some more. Go.
Here goes. Going back.
Hello, Kira. How you doing?
Felt pretty good. This is wonderful, Fairy.
Your charge attack's ready for now.
What do you say we rough them up a little?
A boost would work here.
Going all
Activating
in.
skill. Activating skill.
One skill coming right up. A chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Like turbo mode.
Activating skill. Activating
I'm
skill.
doing well, thank you.
One skill coming right up.
Much better than yesterday.
There we go.
And got some blood work today. No, it's down blood. Need to do some yard work
Looks
tomorrow.
like a chest.
So it's hot, like 98 degrees today. Gonna make homemade Salisbury steak. Oh, that sounds amazing. I had Salisbury steak in a long time.
Adjustment complete. Planner launched.
Taking off now.
That side quest is done.
Why not stay here and relax? Hero Tramp's just awesome.
Talk to you. Loving my meat diet. Actually had a salad today. It was actually really good. We had grown cherry tomatoes. So like, well, got like 20 of them. So we bought some lettuce. Cucumbers. We didn't grow that this time. And then made a salad. Picked up some sandwich or deli meat. Sliced that up. Add a little cheese. Light little ranch. I haven't had Salisbury steak in so long. I don't even know what it would taste like scratch. I had nachos. Monsinos? I have no idea what a Monsinos is. Nachos sound good though. So I try to avoid chips when I can. I don't even really care for Cheetos anyways, but because one of my glands back here is like super big, always has been, and this one's like non-existent. That chips like to get stuck under there. It just pokes at it. Gotta come visit. I'll cook for you. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds tempting. Maybe one day. Take 2 weeks, go visit everyone, make a little trip. You're not that far from me. I'm heading down to Florida this coming November. But into that. Get things all settled in. Save up some money. Take a trip. Go see DJ, Valkos, you. Just make like a giant circle out of it. And finally be able to get started on the reports, test results. See what these test results. Good work, everyone. Do you mind sharing their feedback? Of course. On the hollow core. I like that hollow core, which I had to make sure I put the other one back on. Redhead dude. Aaron, that's his name. Yeah. For AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. The hell's up with her? So they give these cores their own little personalities. He said that, but she didn't really say anything. Air Bear. Yep. It's actually an accident. The PMC wasn't even trying to make a pinnacle of Hollow's cores, but somehow they did. Huh. Hi, Mayor Bear, you are created by accident, just like most people. Hey, I'm okay with food. Food is a great way. It's great. It's a great way to reward or pay back. Especially home cooking. Grow humans grow and learn. That's the reason. Intent. Don't you grow up too? How AI grows and then becomes our slave master. Now that you gotta come here, I can't really travel. And you can try to make friends with a lady. Oh, I would love a lady. Like, come here, lady, as she runs away. You can do it. Come here, I got a treat for you. Or growl at me. He's a sweet dog, though. Bring her some treats. I thought about taking a trip and bringing Vitamin with me. Go on a road trip, like a little car RV thing, so he has out in the back his little area. I wouldn't do a whole RV thing and drive that whole thing. Yeah, and these West are really nice. Peanut butter or bacon flavored treats. Just picked up some bone marrow dog treats for them. They're like little bite-sized ones. Because otherwise we're buying a pack and breaking it. Oh. Nice. Seems like a good one for Aaron.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
Get a little gray in my life. Need some more law. All good. Well, I don't really wear this one when I drive around anyways. If I'm wearing a hat, it's usually this thing. So. This is one DJ got me years ago. It's getting kind of beat up. It had this little ring right here. This little loop is. I took that out because I just got my visual. But she got me this when she went to Disney World Orlando. And then Miss Malamute, you can see that pin right here. It's Final Fantasy's White Mage. She got me that when she went to Japan. So I put that on that hat. So if I got more pins and such, that's the idea. Like any gifts, like I would just all over the hat. All right, so it's so because it's level 4 invasion counter damage up 36. Definitely still a better.
Hollow Core Cameo online.
Alright, so what's next? As I mentioned earlier, the School of Hard Knocks completed. Time to move on. Story of everything else done. My only side quest.
Planner launched.
Because we can't go to the Institute of Science yet. Okay, so let's main story time. Cross travel and select contact.
Planner launched.
Pretty cool. Ch.4, that's the dude's name. Let's see.
Planner launched.
Story time. Oh, there's a Terminator anime series going on. Is there really? Well, the Rick and Morty one I need to check out. I might watch it tonight. I could probably dig Terminator 1 if they stay and it might be okay. Oh god, it's on Netflix. It's gonna be broke as fuck. Terminator 0. Look into that. I need a new series. I binge watched The Good Place, and it was actually really good. A little wokeness later in the series, but overall, it was a good series. But I do recommend it. It's on Netflix. And then after watching that, when I go to work, I look at the dice table. I'm like, that's my own personalized hell. Everything I dislike, wrapped into a bowl, throw with some dice. That is craps. Absolutely. Despise that game. Everyone's like, oh, you just have to deal it more and get better. I don't want to deal it. I don't want to get better at it. Because the better I get at it, the more I want it, the more I'm going to be stressed. And that is not even why I was stressed on Tuesday. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe now would be a good time to call Ch.4 and ask about our certification cards. Let's go! Need more story in my life.
Yes, this is Elysian speaking. Ah, it's you, Agnes.
Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through. Oh, that boy was waiting for your phone call. It sounds like there's a little bit of interference with the connection, though.
Right, I apologize for that. I happen to be in the middle of something at the moment. Could you wait for me at a place called Ch.4 Workshop? It's in the artisanal district. I'll be there short.
Hello?
That's not good. Sir.
Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? What just happened? Sounded like something collapsed. I could have sworn I heard a faint roar after that. Sounds like trouble to me. So have you seen any previews for that Terminator Zero, Cyber? Just at Giscard's workshop a short while ago. Let's get back there and see what the deal is. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll watch it on my next break. Alright guys, we're back. Who are you? Oh, you're the group from earlier. I thought we told you that this was a restricted area. Thank you very much. Check that out shortly. So I load it up. Wow, that looked like Resident Evil right off the back. Okay. Sorry, but Patra hasn't been passed here, has he? Wait, what? How do you know about?
I'll handle this.
Handle this. The Monkey Man, Chief Engineer Giscard.
I'm the supervisor of this here workshop. Ch.4.
Giscard. To the Salvation movie. Hello, the franchise. Oh, that was the last movie. I mean, the whole... I get the concept, but I felt like that would have been like an alternate timeline, because that is not what it was leading up to. And so they could technically go and make it again, so it is the war that leads up to that point. Because even in... But after, not that one, where Skynet took over, right? They could lead off from that point and end up going to the war, which basically just cycles back to the first one. Gotta stop Judgment Day. How many times do I have to hear that in line? All the films. Yeah. They failed Judgment Day.
I had a feeling when I saw you kids here earlier, but are you the ones Catra's been showing around town?
He told you about us? That's right. We're from Arcside Solutions over in the capital. I'll get right to the point. We have reasons to believe he's in danger. Danger, Will Robinson. We think he might be in a mine or something. Or something like one. If it rings any bells. Can you take us there? What? Trust in danger?
Come with me. I'll hear your story while we're on the move. You two, contact the guild just in case. Get on it.
We gotta prepare for Judgment Day. Yeah. So there's a mine shaft in the vicinity after all. It used to be extracting minerals. Signal's not great down there, which explains the noisy call. But this is where Catra likely is. Most likely. I'd wager he goes to check all the lights in such are working every soft words. He's making sure everything's working. He just went in there earlier to do it. It ain't all that big of a shaft, though. There ain't usually any monsters down there. Usually. Except for when we go down there. Expecting multiple monsters further inside. Just where they all come from. The timing couldn't have been worse. Probably a wall collapse and monsters are behind it. That before. Arkwright was it. And the rest of you, too. You all strike me as a tough bunch. I promise I'll reward you handsomely. So, save him, please. I'll contact the guild and someone who can help in the meantime. So don't go crazy. Right, an old fart. Lucky for us, we've got him on our side, huh? Alright, folks, let's get moving. We have to save Catra. Indeed, I heard the faint sound of gunfire moments ago. What? Is he packing or something? Kinda dangerous for a kid like him, right? He's not. Either way, let's hurry.
So soothing.
I've got this.
Here goes.
Here we go.
Let's get to work. Gotcha. Now, let's finish the job. Hit him fast, Barry.
A boost would work here.
Going on.
Activating skill.
Some more.
Activating skill.
Some more.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron. Here goes. Right.
These things know how to put up a good fight.
They'll definitely put you through your paces if you take them one-on-one.
Take that, you ass! Won't take long.
Now's a good time to boost.
Sucker. Chance.
Most of everything dies before him.
You picked the wrong
Listening to
kind
this
of fight.
J-metal band called
hot shit,
Unlucky
man.
Morpheus. Any good?
Alrighty.
What songs are inspired by their favorite video game? Okay, I'm interested. Mind linking me one?
Let's get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know. Attacking target. Now's a good time to boost.
Time to go all
Be Spotify or YouTube or whatever.
Activating skill.
a chance.
Let's party!
Going all in.
Time to go all out.
Let's party!
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Time to go all out. There.
Go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
Have some more! Barry, now!
Activating skill. Activating skill.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Tell you.
Nice.
Song is about FF8's villain? Alright. Check that one out as well.
Alrighty.
That. Break.
Entering battle. Attacking target.
Down!
Now's a good time to boost.
Keep it up. It's working. Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
Might be stronger than needed be.
Moving on up.
I'm just getting warmed up. See some nobodies. Collecting good loot.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get caught. Now's a good
I'll
time to
crush them all
boost.
at once.
Keep it up. It's working.
I'll crush them all at once.
Time to go all
Chance!
Hit him fast, Barry.
Activating skill.
a chance.
Sucker.
I won't stop here.
Finally take some new materials.
This could get tricky with so many.
Get to work.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get caught. Now's a good time to boost.
Time to go all out.
I'll crush them all at once.
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van.
Nice. That went
I
great.
like turbo mode.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Arrow? Ooh. It might be a good avenging. What's that with? I could have swore I had that last time. I'm gonna Lance. Back up.
We'll use a charge attack.
That's what you get.
Attacking target. Activating skill.
Direct.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional. Tricky with so many.
This game is fully pretty sizable, so don't get caught. Now's a good time to boost.
Time to go all out.
I'll crush them all at once.
Activating skill.
Wow, that was a fast 30 minutes. Titanium wristband. HP, rot resistance. Huh. Okay. Quick ad break. While we do that, I'm going to watch the trailer first, and then. Alright, we're back. Wow, okay, so trailer looked good. I like how the gruesomeness it looks. And I skimmed through the music song, and that was pretty badass. So I'm going to finish watching that later. So, let's continue. I really thought it was a Resident Evil at first. Gotta go.
Get to work.
We'll use a charge attack. Attacking target.
Some more. That's what you get.
That was amazing, Aaron.
Won't take long.
Activating skill.
Hit him fast, Barry.
A boost would work here. Activating skill.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Aaron.
Now's a good time to boost.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Barry, now.
Keep it up. It's working.
Let's party. Gotcha.
Activating skill.
Let's party.
Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all
Over
out.
here. All for you.
A chance. Excuse us. I can live with this. You are a great help on that.
Time to go combat.
Time up.
Combat finished.
I've got
Gathering data.
That sounded like life.
Okay, so that's all of it.
Not bad.
We must hurry.
So they,
Good stuff.
he is not too. He'll be coming up to a place in PA, which is not that far from me, but I won't go to rallies. I don't want to be around people. I just watch them online. But it'd be nice to see it at least once. Yeah, I'm in blue state too, man. But it's mainly red, except for Baltimore, which turns it blue. But it would be amazing if it flipped red. I don't think it will, but and I mean, just for this. Found him. Petra. It's that silver thing.
Detecting small-scale seismic shift.
That thing from before?
Good job, Van. You alright?
Yes. You're all here.
that. Like, just before I came on here, I heard about them doing that. But yeah, in Colorado, some Venezuela gang, who's here illegally, thanks to the border Thor, took over, not, I think multiple, but I know of one apartment complex. And they're using it like as a base. Where's the National Guard? Get in there, just, sorry, nuke it. No, nuke it, just, hey, demolate, done. I call them for violence, but with you, I'm calling retaliation. I know, right? And you're gonna see more and more of that. Drone, exactly. Just bam, drone them. You can literally, if you want to be nice, you can go in with drones. Do it like the movies. And yes, I know movies are hype, but you have your drones, you have your pilots. Oh yeah. And they go in with like sleeping agents, high-powered horse tranquilizers. And just knock them out. And guess what? If they don't make it, they don't make it. You can be here anyways. Alright, that's some more casual way of doing it. No? I guarantee you could have kids who are good at piloting those drones in Call of Duty and just say, hey, I need you to take this drone, fly it in, and knock out as many people as you can. Boy, if people have a field day with that one. Just let me at it. Like, I can use mouse, keyboard, snipe. Great. Do it for free, too. Oh yeah, I heard that RFK Jr. and Pelosi I heard about today, which is awesome. So I haven't heard any Pelosi's family members coming out saying, my father would never agree to this. It's like your father wouldn't even recognize today's party. Anyways, what do you just do to neutralize the tremors? He paired the stun caliber and hollow style together most magnificently. The timing just happened to work out. It ain't gonna be happening again. Subspecies of the Abyss Worm. Watch out for the chain counterattacks. Use solo skills or arts to take them down. Are you good to go?
Yes. I can still fight. Theo, be sure to work with them.
Understood. Initiating interception protocol.
Does he voice the robot too?
Deploying shards!
Read that majority of RFK's supporters
Some arts work better.
will support Trump.
Time to go all out.
That's good. We'll have everyone. So we'll see. I mean, it's definitely a plus, but we're not we're not out of the woods yet. Still got the media to contend with. Oh my god, I get to play the little boy. Ooh, that sounded weird.
Some arts
Get to play as Scatra. Alright, what do we got here, buddy?
time to
Humble
go all
Cricker.
out.
A counter with
Going all in.
Displaying enemy stats.
the wind.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh,
Time to go all out.
he's a healer type. Or not. Why are you in my party?
Going all in.
Oh, so like he is a healer.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, they're going to counter me.
Some arts
So
work
let's
better.
do.
Going all in.
Have an S-craft.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, pirate, huh?
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Initiating drive.
A boost would work here.
Who still rely on the Mockingbird beyond saving it, which is majority of Democrats. I was literally watching a
My move now.
read a report that showed old people based on political platform
Keep your guard up.
politics who support the mainstream media, and it's 92% or highish Democrats support it, and maybe like 13% of Republicans support it. Oh my goodness gracious, he's gonna die.
Keep your guard up.
Good luck!
It's over.
There!
All you, Onies. Here goes. Brace yourself.
Kill the small ones, we're alright.
Vandalize! Raid! There!
I need help! Here goes!
Alright, so he goes next.
Keep your guard up. Pull out all the stops. Thanks.
I won't lose!
Keep your guard up.
Shield! Protect everyone! Ben!
We need to work him. Kind of avoid those guys.
Protect us! Good luck!
Over here. All for you. Here's our chance. This'll do the trick. Going all in. Satellite cure. I owe you one. Stop right there.
Oh,
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here. Energy output at maximum.
This'll hurt! This'll hurt! Here goes! I'll round them up.
Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah! You're finished! Pigment!
Morphus also did a song of their favorite cup of ramen.
Activating
Wow.
skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
Got a whole slew of them.
Time to go all out!
So, plus-
Here goes. Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid! Like hell you are! Payback time! You'll
Nice
pay
counter.
for that.
Like it.
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out! Keep it up! It's working!
This'll hurt.
Make it count.
You're not getting away.
Blast off.
What a hit! Very nice.
I'm stronger than ever.
Dent. Very nice. That helps with cracking enemies. Thank you. I really thought I might die on that one because I was gonna go ham, and I remember fighting those things on Sky, I believe it was. It was one of my many deaths. My first one was I opened a treasure box. It was at the start of the game. It was my first monster box, and they completely wiped the floor with me. Was that all of them? I believe that too to be the case, yes. As long as you have May on your team. That. Oh yeah. I mean, she wasn't in the party at that time, but I thought about bringing her in instead of the dude, but I wanted to try him. Are you hurt at all, Katra? I'm fine. I didn't realize you would come all come. Sorry for causing you such trouble. Trouble was right. At least you weren't dumb enough to come here unarmed. Orbital pulse gunner. And you know your way around combat from what I saw. Same with the floating thing, too. Floating thing? Yes, you're a floating thing. Wow. It's adorable. I like it too. I want a plushie of that. You think? This little guy's name is Theo. Much as I'd love to hear more, you mind if we shift to talking about what happened? I heard there aren't supposed to be monsters, but you were checking the lights, right? Well... Were they damaged? No, they were just swapped out the other day. Plus, not just the one that's gone bad. It happened to all of them along the tunnel. You're right. An interruption in the orbital network. Just another one of those black boxes. These are self-sufficient lights, so they aren't on the orbital distribution network. Exactly, which means that kind of behavior shouldn't be possible. But why? Get back here! Why is the tentacles trying to go after the little boy? There's more of them. There's a maid right there. This isn't good. Everyone, prepare for combat. Man. Oh. Oh, that's right. He has the dog thing, too.
Now, Albus!
The bracer. Vagina.
Does anyone here need medical attention?
I'm down there, Kyle. Did you come all the way from the capital? Yeah, nice heroic entrance there, Junior Senior Bracer.
Well, you seem fine.
Thanks for rushing over here, Zeros.
Right. Didn't give it a voice log, poor Bumblebee. A black wolf? Starting to feel it's just about anything could pop up around here. I see. So that's what is being tested here.
Are all of you okay?
A monkey man.
Supervisor.
That wraps up this little adventure then. Okay, we'll come back.
I'm okay now. You can let go.
Oh. Off a van. Look, my hero. Always the young little white silver-haired boys that tend to be special towards the MC. Should have just waited for us to arrive instead of going ahead of your own. Though I suppose I can commend you for rescuing him. At least. You did a bang-up job down there yourself. You got no chill every time we bumped into you. But you pulled your weight back and... No, it's not Crow. It's not... Hell? Real? No, pronounced that. Huh. I'm this close to being promoted to B rank, so I would hope could handle this much. As for your snide little comments, you can mind your own damn business. I'm perfectly chill, thank you. Gina. You're just proving his point, you know. As for you, Katra, why didn't you call us to let us know something was off? Everything worked out all right in the end this time, but it could easily have ended up worse than it did. I'm really sorry for worrying you. I thought I could handle it without any help, since I had Theo with me. Yeah. Cheese and crackers. Well, as long as you're alright, that's all. I want some cheese and crackers. I can't really stand them nowadays, but as a kid, Cheese Whiz, Ritz, all damn night as I was watching Tsunami at night, and then the occasional Girls Gone Wild episode came on. I like the commercial. It was the strangest damn thing, watching cartoons in the middle of the night and Girls Gone Wild. Woo! It's like, Jesus. Like, I need to do some push-ups. And then Dragon Ball Z would come back on. I'm like, yeah! Back to my Cheese Whiz and Dragon Ball Z. It's real worrying that monsters that big showing up down there. They shouldn't be happening. That. Of course, Orban lights work to keep monsters away. It makes me wonder if them acting up is the cause. Something on your mind, Patra? Bought an workout chair. I would like one, but I won't use it. I bought my inverted table. I use that nearly every day for like 2 months, roughly. And then that just sits in the corner like I knew it would. But I started doing push-ups every day. I do 25 in the morning. I'm trying to get myself motivated so when I get home to do them, but I really don't want to when I get home. And so Wednesdays, like today, I don't. Because I get up, I do my stuff, I do my yard work or whatever I need to do. And then Thursday, basically every day I take a shower. And I take showers nearly every day, except for Wednesdays. Because I don't do anything I don't need to. So I'm a thinky guy on Wednesday. So, it smells okay right now. Anyways, so every day, 6 days a week, 25 push-ups. Eventually I want to take it to 30, but 25 I'm still struggling. So, 30, I thought about doing some sit-ups and such like that, but I don't feel like I do the right pop. The abs workout chair though would be nice. Anyways, something on your mind? Well, we saw them doing just that earlier, right? It's not the first time either. It's been happening every so often lately. Portable, which is nice for space. Nice. Wish this thing was. I mean, it stands up. Scratch the hell, because Vitamin likes to use it as a perch. They've gone out even when there was nothing wrong with the lights themselves. Or they done things they shouldn't be able to technically do. Someone's down there messing with an orbit, it's causing them to flicker. There have been times when they have been malfunctioning 1 minute, totally fine the next. So you went down there because it was bothering you? More or less in line with what we're hearing back at the guild. I don't think we can rule out a connection with what we're hearing to investigate either. We're here to investigate. Words are difficult. Yeah, wish you told us that back when we were at Vern's HQ. I'm sorry. I couldn't really mention it in front of the CEO. Oh, I can't hear. Really just like an outdoor. Wow, look at that. It can even. Oh, you can go all the way back. Oh, that's interesting. Or it's up to 250. Oh, I'm pushing that. 256 when I went to the. Oh, that's cool. Counts the reps. $255, so I would need something bigger. Not bad. 114. About what I paid for my murder table. Thanks for this. It's all great to know, so the guild will keep that in mind too. If anything else happens, could you let us know right away? And do. Thanks for coming all this way over here. Bye. Bye, Regina. I know you're here due to business with the Vern Company, but you should avoid any suspicious moves while you're at it. Got it, my lord. But be sure to follow your lead and be on your best behavior. And start with axing the snark. Here we go again. Well, see you later, everyone. No, why? But I've been 140 consistent. You are tiny! Oh, Vance. 140? I'm double you. Holy, almost double. Goodness. I would think you'd be... No, I don't mean this in an offensive way. But if I didn't know you, and you said you're 140, I would think you're some 15-year-old kid. I used to have a kid like that. He grew up. I watched him grow up. It was so good. Like, he was going through a rough life, and now he's got a job and doing all his good stuff, and... Oh, that makes more sense. I didn't know you were Asian. That was going to be my next guess, but I won't sound racist. Hey, short. I'm 6'1". Holy crap. Anyways, that makes more sense. I really thought you were some white dude. I'm like, with all the shit, I really thought you were some white redneck. It's funny. I like you even more now. Did you have to pick a fight with them when they just helped us out? It's fine. We better be... We're better off keeping the guild at arm's length while we're here. I know a lot of Asian people that are not liberal. Most Asians I know, or family, are very on the conservative side. And I hear a lot about the parents being mean. Why? Well, let me just say again that I really do appreciate you, my rescue. But was there something you needed from me when you called me earlier? Oh yeah, almost forgot. There was something we wanted to discuss with you, actually. So you want to go inside the Institute of Science. Right, that only Agnes has the authority to do that. Oh, we have an outbreak. They're socially conservative, but politically liberal. Okay, then again, most first-gen Asians don't pay attention to politics in the US. True. Very true. My best friends, their dad is Hispanic, the mom's white. I haven't talked to him in forever. Hubby and Aaron, best friends growing up. Basically, like, the brothers from another mother type thing. So, you know, we could just walk into their house and eat breakfast type stuff. And they'd come over and they'd just walk in the house. At least he doesn't trust you. That's good. My mom still trusts Fox News. But there is some things I will get information from and can trust regarding some media. Definitely not politics. But when it comes to like local news about incidents happening, big stories they will tweak, but the little minor ones, they will have a favorable rating. That's most. That's including Xeon. But when it comes to politics, I cannot trust anything they say. But they talk about the local grocery store. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, we don't watch the news here. Catch it every once in a while, but for the most part, we don't watch it. I am the news guy in my family. I'm like the news guy at work. They all come to me. So, have you heard anything? I'm like, yeah. Let me break it down. I got 1 good and 1,000 bad. Which one you want to hear? Anyways. Alright, back to the game. So yeah, we won't go into the Institute. As authority. He mainly watches Korean news, but the problem is Korean news programs get their portion of U.S. corporate content. Sky News is a good one. If you're looking for outside, the best way to find out what's happening in a country is by watching outside news. A different country. Sky News actually is really good. I wish I could help all of you get through with there, but I can't upgrade your cards. You need to speak to this guy right here. Let me see your car. Oh, that's fancy. You rank just like me now, which means you can go inside the Institute. They owe you 1. You're sure it's okay to do stuff like this without running? It by the CEO first, though. Basil's run by 3 groups: the Verne Company, the Institute of Science, and the Art Guild. I'm the head of the 3rd one, so I don't need anyone's approval, but my own for stuff like this. Besides, you saved the professor's favorite young'un. I wouldn't be fit to call myself an artisan of Basil if I didn't find some way to thank you. This one. I was impressed they covered Operation Mockingbird. Okay, I'm interested if you got the info on that. Feel free to send it to me. I'll check them out. Supervisor. Can't argue with that. Thanks a lot. I use ground news for a lot of my stuff. I pay the yearly thing. It's like $24, but I get like the blind spot and everything. Definitely a very good one. Because it shows the political bias. Everything. So they'll say, hey, this is up, but no one on the right's posting about it, or this is up, no one on the left is posting about it, or neither side's posting about it, or this is heavily on the right or heavy on the left. Really nice. But if I dug through my favorite list, only if you find it. Don't take a special trip through your fave list to look for. But more information's good. Just out of curiosity, is C as far as you can upgrade our card? Hey, you got guts in the kid. You call yourself a Sprigging, right? Can't say I beg you as a squeaky clean type, but I got a feeling you can do some good work here on the guild. I can bump your card's rank up to B if I feel like you've earned it, but so keep up the good work. Thought he'd be more of a stubborn old mule, but he's more lax than I give him credit for. I think he's more just... he just trusts us a little. Well, his trust is in you makes me feel better about helping you too. The card's all you need to get into the Institute, but how about I show you the way? The way. Think of it as my way of saying thank you for saving me. Are you leaving Katra? I am, but you're coming with. Thanks for the help earlier, Zeros. Could you take care of things here while I'm gone? Woof. Woof. Their names are Theo and Zeros. They're amazing. Yeah, they're like a loyal animal. Friends straight out of the fairy tale. The black one looks rad, in my opinion. Glad you can appreciate their brilliance. They are autonomous orbital drones based on Hollow AIs, if I recall. I've heard about the technology involved and to create them. I didn't expect to see both of them floating support type and a ground-based offensive type. Well, field, however. Words are hard. You're very well informed. My apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am Rosette Twining, and I am a concierge for Marduk Total Security Company. I'm currently supporting Arkwright Solutions in their endeavors. Well, that explains how you know so much. But hold on, didn't you say this request was from... I thought the mod sponsors were covertly at Principality. So how did you end up establishing such a bizarre group like this? I ask myself the same thing every day. Might as well resign yourself to your fate. It was clearly Arusha's guidance that brought us together. That, Mr. Arkwright's personal magnetism. How am I getting bundled with the goddess here? I'll just have to let it go for now. Just let it go, let it go. Anyway, the tram boarding platform is this way. You'll be able to use it now that your card's been upgraded. We just walk all the way around. Alright, so what are we up to now? Yeah, we got a sense quartz. Let's look at that real quick. Good. What else?
Maintenance mode activated. That's a single element slot, boss.
Right. Raw hate during command battle. Oh. Right now, Van is my go-to tank until I can figure out how to
Switching to maintenance mode.
really on my team. Holy hell! Oh goodness gracious!
That's a single element slot. Skill set updated. That's a single element slot.
Like a caster type.
Skill set updated.
Right? Does he have anything like Anya?
Don't worry.
Maintenance
Citrus
mode
got
activated.
mode engaged. Adjustment complete.
So the thing is response. Or wind and fog.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Oh, that hurt.
Skill set updated.
Does not have anything like that, right? Against lower target to XT. Do this.
That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot.
That's a single element slot. That's a single element
That's
slot.
a single element slot. Skill set updated.
Right, so chance to decrease enemy's defense if I get some Mirage. Two. Greater magic damage to attacks.
A new skill I see.
Far. The right. Oh, perfectly fine. That out for it. Alright, let's see what we got here.
That's a single element slot.
No, I guess we'll do another E.
Skill set updated. That's
Good.
a single element slot. That's a single element slot. A new skill I see.
Binging arts. Chance of countering arts. Ooh, okay. Space and fire, huh? Okay. Points of shard attacks have 20.
Skill set updated.
So, when I unlock all that, that is definitely what I want. Oh, successfully evading an art.
Pick a type. Here's my recommendation.
That'll do. Okay, defense, key cut, Televerse. Get a lot of artsies. Cast.
A new skill I see. A new skill I see.
Medium strength, quick when deploying shards. Alright, we'll take that. Time. Go water. Oh, I don't think I have any higher water ones. Probably just the better until I get there and make him a setup.
Switching to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Okay, that'll have to do. Here's what got me. Tabs up. Okay, anyways, back to the game. We need to go to Orbital. Can't go to the Orbital now. Stop yet.
Hey, Catra. Mind lending me a hand sometime today?
3G quests available. Okay.
Sure,
Side
I'll
quests.
drop by again
Side
later.
quests can be obtained by talking to Bracer, Alvis, Alpha part of. Side quest. That wasn't fair. You cheated. You didn't overdrive me at all. Yep. Win's a win. You're such a sore loser. You always win against me. I deserve to win too. Easy, easy. Sorry for butting in. Next time we can give Milia a little boost to balance it out, okay? But that wouldn't be fair either. I just want to be him fair and square, okay? Don't take it out from him for helping. Why can't you just suck it up? Alright. Didn't expect to find Elena's co-workers and argument with some kids. Looks like you use a hand. Aw, no kids arguing together. Fancy running into you here. What happened to the hot shitter Bracer I bumped into earlier? Dude, there's kids present. Can't break up an argument between a couple kids. Goddess of all the people, if you want to laugh at me, do it later. I'm on official business, so get lost. No, not at all. I apologize for interrupting you. It's just that you look like you were in need of help. So, what are you two arguing about? A bit of the conversation, but could you fill us in? Damn. We race each other with RC cars a lot. But Milia is way too good a racer, so she usually wins. She really whooped me today, so I was down on the dumps. But then, this really cool Bracer came over and offered to help. Well, aren't you a model Bracer, huh? The kids love you. I headed back to the guild where I ran into you guys, but then I came across these two after I started my rounds. The boy's car is a Lino land carrier, so like the one we used at the guild. I Can't deny it got a little curious. One thing led to another, and I kind of lent him a hand. Oh. Didn't look at those things. Little band's truck. Didn't know they made RC versions of those. I dig it. Even the little tykes can wheel these days. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Is that a Nightbreaker? Oh, now that you mention it, yeah. Looks exactly like your car. Just a different color. They make radio control versions of those too? The souped up? Yep. They do. I'm a big fan of this model. Hey, you know what's up. When it comes to power, you can't beat an Ingrid. Oh yeah, totally agree with you. What am I watching? Oh yeah, today was just different. All the advice that the bracer gave me, I won. I actually won. I'd be here for the first time and forever. But Milia's being a real sore loser about it. Be here fair and square. You didn't beat me fair and square. You had a coach. I've always beaten you all by myself. But not I'm supposed to accept a loss because you got an adult to help you. How's that fair, sore loser? Oh, come on. It sucks losing all the time. Just let me have this. Beat me by yourself first. If you're happy to cheat, then go race the Cheaters Club. You can win all you want there. You want to say that again? Hey, look. Sorry, I realized in retrospect that I shouldn't have gotten involved. So, yeah, this is how it's been for the last minute or so. It's a bit of a conundrum. I got an idea, actually. How do you feel about pairing up with me, young lady? Alvis takes the boy, and then we've got a perfectly fair 2-on-2 rematch. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that works for me. With an adult on my side, too, it'd actually be fair. Excellent idea, Mr. Arkwright. That should help them race each other fairly. Yeah, I get it. Of course I do. As the pickups paint job. I just don't like seeing my favorite truck lose a rigged race. Not rigged. That's all there is to it. Being coached does not mean it's cheap. Cars, man, those were the days. I miss those. I used to have the one that would, one of the first ones that you could flip over and then still go. Now it's RC drones. That's the big thing, which are cool in itself, especially if you got the camera bit, so you can get the high up perspective. You know, the toe is a fine line between genuine swagger and just idiocy. Yeah. Alright, I get it. We're gonna help him race. Yep, no you won't. You get it, let's race. The topic goes on and on. Alina versus Ingrid. Huh. Oh my goodness gracious. I get all into it, but after about, I don't know, 3 minutes of reading is just too much. Can we just shut the kids up and fucking race? And then we got a whole venue. Why couldn't you just race around here? Wow, all that just to get the fucking quest started. That's like, this is probably one of my least favorite things about this game. It's how long these quest-related shit is.
Time to start working.
Yes, we get it. Race cars past moving stars, willing to lend us up vent space, makes sense. Do schedule pretty quite height. I guess you can skip it all, but I'm not going to do that. That just doesn't seem right. Okay. I'm gonna play Fanatics. Oh, great. We got more Fanatics here. You guys are worse than the DG cult. Minus the mutilation and molestation, manipulation of children, drug use. Hey, I get it. Oh no. Makes me want to just skip it all. I really enjoy this game, but holy hell, this is... Fingers don't even reach the whole buttons. Team Dick and Team Milia. My God, finally. Three heavies! Climbed up to an early lead with her Nightbreaker, but after negotiating turns, signaling a hard turn if you can't see it. Sorry to interrupt. Both of these cars are designed to go off-road, so what's the point of keeping them on the road? Got like kick-ass music to go with RC racing. Road a bit coming up. Nice. Day of the course. As the rocks go right through them. Aim for the apex. Gotcha, bitch. One for the truck. Gotcha. Hey, we won! Oh wow, I got 2 ads. Basically, I was just doing this darn thing. Quick ad break. Alright, we're back. Now let's finish up this darn side quest. So technically, the little boy did beat her the first hour. Wouldn't it be a tie? Poppy has a tough time at my house. Every morning it gets mugged.
Well done, everyone.
Mira deposit confirmed.
So, Cyber, apparently one of my most used anime sites randomly shut down yesterday at like 6 p.m. after 6 p.m. Like, people were watching and then all of a sudden you just get a thing that says, hey, we're gone. Had to find a new one. Well, I had another one I used. Not as great. That should get me 3. Oh, I didn't. Any more law. Alright, so we got that. Side quest done. Head to the Aerotramp.
When boarding the Aerotramp, please have your authentication card.
Let's go.
Ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
Whoa, we're so high up.
This is kind of nice. It's the kind of thing you'd only find here. Professor Hamilton designed this, right?
Oh, I'm impressed you knew.
Where the water is.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. It's just that while I've heard about everything here, seeing the whole world with your own eyes for the first time is without doubt an unparalleled experience.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way after diving into the world of a good book for the first time.
Definitely. Perhaps you mean something else. Like she was possibly made like a certain Milliam and Altini is an adult form. Inside was Cyborg, Basel Institute of Science. Here we are, the Basel Institute of Science, this place where much of the Republic's most cutting-edge research gets done. It's situated in such a beautiful location, too. The views of the canyon from here are just stunning. Yeah, this area is supposed to be popular with tourists for exactly that reason. Though even they need a card right now. This isn't that bad of a spot to sightsee, I guess, but there's no real place to live it up in town. Oh, speaking of tourism, that rounded building over there, I've been wondering this whole time. It's the Astronomy Observatory. It's a place where you can look at the stars, right? That's right. There's a very powerful telescope there. I let you see far more of them than you could with a naked eye. There are many who believe the astronomy is the discipline from which all others draw their roots, even if others disagree. It totally originated from the Central East, if you didn't know. Oh, really? Pretty sure they were big on stargazing in that fallen empire to the east back in the day, too. This is turning out to be very educational. So, where would you like to start? I'd be happy to show you around if you want. Nah, it's fine. We're just gonna wander around for a bit while we see what we find. If you can tell us where the main facilities and research labs are, that'd be plenty. Well, if you're sure. They're marked on the building map already. but here you go. Oh, then I got work on my own to take care of, so I'll get going now. Bye-bye. If anything comes up, you're always welcome to contact me on my Ch.4. Thanks. Oh, I was hoping you could stay with him longer. He knows so many cool things. I feel the same way, but it would be difficult. Yeah, he's just gonna get in the way when you start poking our noses around in dark places. Doubt we're gonna get any new S4 SPGs here, but here's hoping we can learn more about the abusive professor wherever they are. Let's get to work. Remember to act casual and not make it obvious. It's obvious words. What we're here for. Understood. All right.
This campus is just as big as I expected.
Let's take a look around. Gotta check out all the spots that kid mentioned.
There's a vending machine.
Well...
Hey, it's Rin. Hello everyone. I didn't think I'd run into you here. We just finished touring the Epstein Foundation and ZCF branches here. So now we're taking a brief tour to this institute. Well, not much you can do though, since we can't attend any of the lectures here. Being honest, it's rather boring. Boring for you, maybe. So, you sound like you already know about a lot of the stuff here. We're not as encyclopedic as you know. All the Epstein and ZCF stuff is brand new to me. Just full of secrets, isn't she? But, hey, we got to see and learn some really cool stuff because of it. Bren said she might have something extra special for us after we're done here, too. Might is the key word, mind. I can't make any promises. What does she mean by that? Beats me. I'm not too worried about her. Let her do her thing and us do ours. Gotta go right now.
Tasty.
Everybody's gotta eat, right? What'll it be for today?
Everybody's gotta eat.
Thanks a bunch.
Alright, so, with that done, it says the red markers on the map are part of the School of Hard Knocks quest. You complete these with advances. Yep, you're a civil engineer, Professor Payne. Family is in the capital, big trips, field study, haven't been back in a while, lots tenser, go right.
Can we talk?
Professor abusing their authority, you say? That's a bit of a stretch to me, not gonna lie. I can say for certain the Professor Cronkite, Professor Tyne, would never do that. It can't be them. Oh, what makes you so sure? Well, though Professor Cronkite's a man of few words, and he can come across as kinda scary. But he means well, really. I mean, he's one of the greatest minds of our time. He lives and breathes science. And then Professor Tyne, yeah, is just really friendly to everybody. Always looking out for people. He knows the world over for his work in civil engineering. He's known the world over in urban planning. Basel Institute of Science certainly earns its reputation. Its faculty are all accomplished scientists and engineers in their own right. Yep, the famous people come to study and lecture here. Professor Callaghan's a real celebrity too. Callaghan, man. He's a real whiz when it comes to mechanical engineering. He's the brain behind the military's new weapons. Last I heard, though, his new big proposal got shot down in favor of someone else's. He didn't really take that very well. But he's bounced back, from what I can tell. He's really putting his all into his new project. I'm really humbled to get to work with so many hardworking, talented people. Hardworking and talented people can still be assholes. Are they good people, is what we're asking. Could you maybe have phrased that a little less aggressively? Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. You're a big help. Bye-bye. Next up, we go. Talk to you, good sir. Talk to you. Huh? You're an assistant in Archite's lab. Most troubling things come around. There was something I could do to help her. Hope she has someone you can talk to. Is she there? Yep. This is what
Can we talk?
Police harassment. Goodness. I've heard these bits and pieces, but I'm just a bit nervous to talk about it. Well, we won't tell anyone. Don't worry. Anything helps. I've heard loud shouting from one of the other labs. Yes. Stunned me out of the work I was doing. I heard stuff like, "You idiots! Can't you do anything right?" And "You're a disgrace to the Institute. Get out." He's just lashing out at everything and everyone. It's really disturbing. Which professor was that one Which professor was the one doing that? Words. I can't say that. Sorry. If they find out it was me, I have hell to pay. Really gnawing at me. The abuse is only getting worse and worse from what I'm told. Then fucking fess up. Or you're just being complacent and compliant. I've heard the works. Fatigue, depression, exhaustion, even a couple researchers fainting on the job. That whole department looks visibly shaken these days. The stress is just too much for them. I worry they'll end up like Cindy. Cindy? What happened to her? She's at a breaking point from what I hear. I already see her at the Institute and hardly see her there anymore. We've all been trying to support her however we can, but it's rough. It really is. Yeah. Damn. It's not good. Who's the professor helping her? Out of curiosity. That would be Professor Esmire. Roll up. She's in the bioengineering department. Known in the world over for her cutting-edge research. A real upstanding woman. She's always up to her neck in her own work. She probably doesn't know the extent of abuse at the other labs. Thanks for filling us in. This still helps us a lot. Yes, it does. More person I talk to. Gotta go! Gotta go right now. Upstairs. What? Oh, I thought that was... I thought that was steps. That's funny. How do I get up there? Over here? It's the steps. That's what I thought I was doing. Need anything from me? I'm just be reading here. Plenty of papers here. Any recommendations? Two important papers. Sounds like plenty of students in the faculty come this way.
Alrighty. Let me ask you something.
Let me ask. Let me explain. Power tripping professor, you say? Oh. If it were anybody, I would put my money on Cronkite. He's awfully quick to dismiss people. Hufty, in a word. Kind and helpful aren't exactly synonymous with him. At least from what I've seen and heard. Hey, have you heard anything about any of the other professors that might relate to these allegations? Let me think. Well, I can't see Professor Aurelia doing anything like that. Just a bundle of sunshine, not a mean bone in her body. Sometimes I even see her in her picking up research materials for her students. Then there's Professor Culligan. He's always made a point of helping out his assistants. He's certainly not a bad person in my view, but he's gotten a bit of a bad rep after his work went down. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We greatly appreciate it. Short one. Alright, I think we comb this area over pretty well. Let's go sit down somewhere and try piecing things together. I recommend the open space at the front of the Institute grounds. I saw some benches there we could use. Like a plan. Let's do it! Go, 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 go. Oh, let me go down that way. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, investigates. 3-1. Alright, we're ready to sit down and get cracking. Let's sit down and get cracking. Poor Aaron, the only one sitting up, standing. Let's see, well, that was pretty good. Got our hands on some nice info there. I couldn't do that job because I would forget most of the things they said. We learned a lot of professors' names, too. Professor Culligan. The Engineering Science Authority, Professor Aurelier. In the Chemistry Department, Cronkite, as well as respected expert in physics and mobile engineering, Professor Tyne, the architectural research. And then Professor Esmeré, over in bio. They all sounded really capable, but of course, that sheet don't tell the whole story. They all sounded like oddballs in their own right. I think we can pretty safely narrow the perp down to one of those 5. I agree. We have pretty strong evidence to suggest that. Alright, let's take our evidence from the top then. All the people we talked to, all testimonies they have all handed. This one thing is in common. I see what you mean. Didn't name the abuser. Not a single one named the culprit. Some of those guys knew who it was, but it kept sounding like they were too scared to name them. Would have made our job a hell of a lot easier if they just named the guy, but nope. Yep. Now that you mention it, it is kind of weird. I can understand not wanting to be labeled a snitch, but it felt like there was more to it than that. They were afraid of the culprit, but you could tell they respected them too. They didn't want to sully this professor's good name. Some people said the guy wasn't always like that. Something changed. Thing went down. Probably the conflict over the proposal we heard about. Something about hard feelings. The one guy said they had a crunch after the proposal fell through. Telltale sign of abuse to me. It does seem likely, though we can't say for certain that what changed the professor's behavior. That would be a reasonable explanation. That said, no circumstances justify such an abuse of power and status. The professor is truly incorrigible. So, that's who you think this culprit is? Yeah, if you ask me, there's only one professor who fits the bill. Professor Culligan. Yep. He's one of the foremost authorities on engineering science, perhaps the smartest man in the whole field. I've seen him in the papers plenty of times before. He's always described as a savant, notably, but helped modernize the military weapons and equipment. But he's got revenge on his mind, sounds like. But he's got revenge on his mind, so. Some other professor one-upped him, and that's got him pissed. I get it. It sucks, but you'd think a world-renowned scientist would be less childish about it. Good evening, Alex. How you doing? Late being here, but it's better to skip the side quest. Yes, because that was so fucking long. The racing one took like 15-20 minutes. I was half tempted to hit the start button, or options button, and skip the whole thing. But I wanted to see it. I need 20 minutes of text dialogue. But glad you could join us, Alex. Hope you're doing well today. I get it sucks, but oh, I already said that. You'd know a thing or two about acting like a child, wouldn't you? I don't know. You usually call me a grandpa, which is it? Which is it, bud? And is now the time? Oh, what do we do? We have all the recording of the people we talked to. That's all points to Professor Culligan being the suspect. So what's our next move? Do we hunt down our clients next and give them the tapes? I'm thinking we get Professor Culligan's opinion on it without accusing him directly. Probably I'm doing okay, and you? Did you rest well? I did. I played video games, which helped me calm down. Because I was still irritated until like 9 o'clock. I do my best not to let that happen, but sometimes it just gets away from me. So, I was just playing video games, 14, then WoW. I was focused on the expansion and take my mind off it. And then I went to bed and felt much better. I just felt like yesterday, if someone was even a slightest bit irritating, and most time questions, I blow them off. I don't care. But I feel like I would have gotten really snippy with someone. Could have been you guys, could have been DJ, could have been anything, and I didn't want that. I've done it before on stream, and then I lost a viewer. And usually losing one viewer is not the biggest thing, but it's the reason why I lost them. I was playing Opera Omnia, and I was really annoyed. And he offered a sub if I could beat the thing, and I snapped on him. It felt terrible. And so, yeah. Now, if I have days like that, I just skip stream. I don't want to do that to you. You don't deserve that. Just because I had a bad day. Thank you for asking, Alex. I appreciate that. I think we get Professor... Oh, wait, I already said that part. We nudged him in the right direction, and he might just turn himself in. What do you mean? I can see why people don't use Onius when they get Ch.4, because he's basically a healer. I like Onius. Simple. We tell him about these abuse rumors going around. We talk about all these exhausted students, and he connects the dots on his own. Failing that, well, we already know it's him. He's bound to figure out his reputation's on the line. The more he hears about this, if he's smart, he'll fess up. Ch.4 is good, but his shooting sucks. Just like combat-wise, or just the... Thank you. I must have just hit that. But I agree, Kira, that everyone has bad days, no matter to learn and grow from. And then you say combat-wise. Yeah, I guess I hit it with my thumb. I moved my mic up a little bit. Mute button's on the bottom, so you easily touch it. But thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Let's see. So that's what we do. We give him a subtle little nudge, and he does all the work. Alzheim wanted for us. 2 birds, 1 stone right there. Sounds really scheming. I'm not so sure we're the good guys all of a sudden. Are we the baddies? Well, his quintessentially Spriggan-like way of solving our problem. Fine by me. The power-tripping lab it is. Actually, where is it? Seeing it while we were taking our tour. I suspect it's in the special research building. We some form of clearance to enter, of course. We passed by a door with a guard in front earlier. They won't let any ordinary civilian in. I suspect we would need an A-rank card at the very least. It was hard enough for us to get to C-rank card. I think getting an A-rank one is off the table. What should we do then? Maybe wait for him to leave the building and ambush him? Talk about criminal-like. Holy crap. Let's continue. Old Van's the man with a plan. All that matters is that we get inside the building. Doesn't matter how we do it. And being a Spriggan, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Van, you're kind of scaring me with that smile there. We defer to you. What's your strategy, Master Spriggan? Pop aggro. Be back in a flash. Oh, I read that right. Praise. Take your time here. So, first, we just roll on up the building like nobody. Like anybody else would. Once we get there, we convince the guard to let us in. Just act naturally, and we're golden. Really? You really think that's how it's gonna work?
Adjustment complete.
There's in the back. The guy looks suspicious. Oh, he's smoking in there. Excuse me, is this where we can find Professor Callaghan? Callaghan. We're here to speak with him. Right, yes. May I see your card, sir? Of course. Van handed over his certification card. T rank. Sorry, but I can't let you in without the proper security clearance. If you don't mind me asking, what business do you have with him to begin with? You ask. We're here on behalf of the Principality of Elzheim. We figured there was an appointment for us, but we just now found out they didn't set anything up. Sorry for the inconvenience. We wanted to inquire about Professor Callaghan's new research. It's not our investors' interest. His findings have seismic implications. Even the Ch.4 revolution would be small potatoes. So we looked into meeting with him and collaborating on his research, only to learn that Marduk was interested in the same thing. So now we've got ourselves a three-way partnership here. I'm here on the Marduk company's behalf. I am the concierge in their employment. So, you're meeting with him to discuss a grant? Is that right? I'm a bit surprised to hear both Elzheim and Marduk are collaborating on this, but, well, stranger things have happened, I guess. I apologize for the inconvenience. That said, were these children with you? Surely they're not employees. Pardon? I'm not a kid. I'm just short. They're associates of the Elzheim VIP, pardon them. They're here on Elzheim's behalf as well, so they're looking to sit in on a meeting. This is a little awkward though. We came all the way from Elzheim just to get turned away at the door on a technicality. I'm not sure what to tell them when we get back home. I really am sorry. There's clearly been some kind of mix-up. The arrangement might have been lost in the shuffle with all the Aramis students visiting. You must have been issued the same rank card as them by mistake. I'll go clear this up with Professor Callaghan. 1 minute, please. Of course. We'll be waiting. Sure you're okay with him calling you a bluff? Of course. Who's he to turn down grant money? That ain't what we're really here for, but he just has to take the bait. Thank you for your patience. Professor would like to meet with you at once. Go right in. Score. Thank you very much. A little confidence goes a long way. Can't believe you managed to deceive your way past someone again. But, hey, nothing I said was a lie. Not my fault if someone else takes what I said the wrong way. Hey. Bet you tell yourself that every single time, huh? Yeah. You must be a real pro at this. I mean, not something I'm proud of. Ha ha ha. As your sudden embarrassment suggests. I wish you would at least stop think about the bad influence you might have on Fairy.
So you're trying to blame all of this on me, are you?
Not at all. I'm in no way trying to suggest your latest research is the cause.
If anything, the approach you're taking with your latest project rather fascinates me.
Does it now?
Impressive, man. The Elegant.
That being said, work on my own project has reached a critical juncture. I cannot afford any issues with net traffic at this time.
That certainly sounds like blame to me, Cronkite. You may be one of Professor Hamilton's students, but that doesn't give you the right to...
Welcome back. How's the pupper? Want to go outside? Sorry for the delay. Oh. Who the devil are you? This is a restricted area. Not to worry, we have permission to be here. Could either of you direct us to Professor David Culligan's office? Howdy. Gotta go. You're the ones I just heard about. We're finished here, Cronkite. Now, if you would all follow me. Gang. Professor Cronkite and Culligan. Funny running into you guys here. Whoops. Say the same thing. Expecting that, were you? Mr. Arkwright, do you have business here? Patra, what are you doing here? Allison, and who are these people with you? They are students on educational visitation in the capital. I've been assisting them during their stay. Professor Cronkite was gracious enough to extend us an invitation to visit him when we happen to see each other around. So we asked Mr. Sellison if we could lead the way. He do not believe I invited anyone but you, nor did I imply we should meet quite this soon. But I suppose chasing you away here would be more work than just humoring you. Very well, follow me. Really? It would be nothing short of incredible to see your work up close, Professor Cronkite. Huh. Oh? Get out of your hair now. I apologize for the interruption. I can see that you're very busy, but it would be a pleasure to speak more on another occasion, Professor Culligan. Gone. Huh. I suppose that can be arranged. Think. Must be nice to have enough free time to spend on such frivolous nonsense like educational visitation. Well, come with me. I want to make this brief. Of course, Professor.
Wait! I'd like to listen in on this conversation too, if you don't mind.
Don't we have, like, them to... Oh, wait, no.
As their guide, I suspect it has everything to do with me.
And man's like, I don't know what you're talking
Take
about.
a 10-minute break. Do not return late.
Yes, Professor. Excuse us. Maybe they are. Illumi. Oh, Professor David Culligan. Gone.
As you know, my name is David Callahan.
Callahan. Oh. Butchering it.
I believe you're here to talk about Elsyme and Marduk investing in my research. That makes for a very interesting combination, if you don't mind me saying. What exactly led to this?
That's what you're told. There seems to have been a misunderstanding then. We're currently working with Elsyme. We do have a Murdoch employee with us, but that's all. What? We're currently in the middle of an investigation. You see, and a lead happened to bring us here. Wanted to follow up on a rumor that some extreme abuse of power has been taking place in the laboratory here. That's the face of a guy who's got something to tell. Who asked you to investigate this? I couldn't tell you. They didn't leave a name, but they did tell us all about what's been happening. I've heard all about the ridiculous workloads and insane hours they and their colleagues have been forced to endure. About how they are never allowed any rest and are woefully underpaid, and how they receive vicious constant verbal abuse from their superior. Even to this point that someone collapsed from overwork and has been driven to the brink of suicide. It's just, we have all the testimony and evidence we need to act if that's what it comes to. But we thought it better to come and hear your thoughts first. Excuse me. It's not too late to turn things around. So many people we spoke to were quick to say that you weren't always like this. They mentioned how they almost had trouble believing just what you become. We could see how afraid people are of you now, and how they dislike what you've become. But at the same time, we could see how deeply they respect you too. We're not heroes of justice like the cops of the guild. We're just about finding common ground and putting things to right. As long as you're willing to work with us, we can... Boom! That is enough! Don't talk to me out of respect and then immediately resort to blackmail. There's no blackmail. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to set me up like that. Unbelievable. I'll give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory beyond their imagination. This is how they chose to repay me. You say that. Glowy, glowy, glowy. You know we've got evidence of what you're doing. So you want to pick a fight? Do what you will with your evidence. All I have to do is cover it up. Damn it, doing it on purpose. No one's going to believe so lowly assistant over an esteemed professor. You're dead deep on the shadows. Professor? Hey, one, no, 2 mere steps away from completing my research. And they pick now to sabotage my efforts? Very well. Then damn the human cost. I'll start working them to the bone to make up for their...
Just listen to yourself, Professor! What has gotten into you?
Wait. Some puberty stage.
You used to be so kind and supportive. Professor Hamilton held you in such high regard. Even though I was one of her students, you would still take the time to look after me. I just can't understand why all you do lately is spit in the face of her achievements.
Suspect as much.
Sorry, that's a private matter between us. But please, at least stop and think about how you're treating the people who work under you. They took their positions because they dreamed of being like you. Don't belittle them or their work.
Salesian.
Salesian.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do, you third-rate apprentice!
That, sir, is assault, and we just added that to your list of crimes. What think you're doing? 14-year-old's like, I got this. Listen, asshole.
You're talking to the famous David Callahan, the preeminent scholar of engineering science and military technology, who has long upheld the very foundation of this nation's national defense.
What?
I've had enough of youngsters like Cronkite and Esmeralda acting like they're above me after all I've achieved. My latest research will propel Calvert to even greater heights, change the power balance of the entire continent. Why can no one understand just how much of a privilege it is to help with that?
Professor.
Right, little one. You know, stand up for yourself. Stand up, kick him in the balls. Self-defense. Shadows, man, make it look really gloomy. I think they oversaturated them. Free to have whatever lofty goals you want. I think we've had our 10 minutes, don't you? Oh. Came here to explain the situation, offer a solution we thought would benefit everyone. You're welcome to try and cover up all the evidence and testimonies we've gathered, but I promise you, it ain't gonna be easy. If you're as close to this revolution as you claim to be, then I give it another thinking through if I were you. Huh. I'm done wasting time with you. I will be raising the issue of your illegal trespassing and appalling brassness with Master 1000. I admit that I may have been a little too harsh, but as long as you intend to cling to Professor Hamilton instead of aiming for something more, I have no interest in you. Unless you now see the benefit of developing your talents under me, I would wager that would be far better use of your time, waiting like a little girl for an old man who's gone. Excuse me. Patrick. I'm questioning this guy's sexuality. It's like, are you a girl or are you a boy? I think you're a boy, but holy shit. Very sensitive. Throw some balls, man.
Like a little girl.
There you are.
It's a girl? I thought it was a boy. That's a very manly voice. A boy.
So this is what it looks like inside, huh?
It's so cool seeing the observatory. Is that the telescope?
Yeah, he's a femboy. Baby voice is a lot more. Like it's the voice cracking. Like.
That's right. Professor Hamilton had it specially made.
Well, I'm sure I haven't heard the JP voice, but it's probably likely played by a female. It'd be that discreet, kind of that squeaky 14-year-old puberty type thing going on. I thought you had to witness that earlier, but I am impressed you knew you were to find me. Just had a feeling. We're happy to forget what we saw as long as you forget about us forcing our way into the research building. And behave. Yes, ma'am. You can go ahead and have a seat over there. I'll go make us some tea. No, there aren't actually any astronomy professors here. Not at the moment. The only one who comes here every day right now. But there was a time when quite a few researchers and students who all adored Professor Hamilton would come. The job tends to fail. Most male characters young are voiced by female Japanese voice actors. Men can't do that young voice, especially like children. Hell, Goku's Japanese voice actor is the old one. That since the beginning. Even Professor Kelligan would from time to time. He never used to be like he is now. It's always been Professor Hamilton as a rival, sure. Even in the US, though, a lot of young children are voiced by females because they have the childlike voice. Like Chucky from Rugrats, voice actor was Bart, his voice actor female, Bart Simpson. It's always been Professor Hamilton as a rival, sure, but it used to be a friendlier kind of rivalry that was beneficial to both sides. He taught me so much, too. Whether Katra's voice actor is a young boy or girl, It's really hard to find a voice for Patra. Yeah, but that's actually a really good thing. Like, you can hear the male tone in the voice, but that can't be said that a female can't have that young male tone. Because if it was an adult man going through puberty, I don't know. We have a lot of soy boys. They could probably pull it off. I mean, look at the Mare. For March 7. Biological man. And, plays the voice. He does a really good job with it. If someone gets pissed off. And you could not tell that it was a dude playing that voice. Yeah, any of the rainbow community. Must have changed then. From that to an uptight, abusive asshole we saw earlier, some kind of frail. Bald, yeah. But there are people with a higher pitch tone of voice, and there are women with a deeper tone of voice. My mom on the phone gets mistaken for a guy all the time because she has a deeper voice. Whenever we go to like Burger King and those order machines, they're like, "Thank you, sir, Turner," and then they're like, "I'm so sorry." Yeah, probably like Ash guys from the voice acting. Yeah, because Ash does sound like, yeah, good example, Alex. Yeah, enough estrogen, that'll change your voice. Oh, helium. From that to the uptight, abusive asshole we saw earlier, some kind of fall. Professor Hamilton left the Republic 2 years ago, if I recall. And you're one of her students? That's right, I owe more to her than I can ever hope to repay. I've been looking after the observatory and her house since she left the country. Though I think it's debatable whether I'm doing a good job of it. CEO of Vern, Pt2, is also one of the directors on the Institute's board. And he told me that he is considering shutting this place down because so few people are using it. Oh no. Like what Alex Jones said, they're making the frickin' frog gay.
And the frog's gay.
Yeah. The stuff they put in the water, man. So that's why you've been doing all kinds of miscellaneous tasks to score points with it. That's awful. I really am sorry about earlier, though. I ended up interfering in your investigation by jumping in, didn't I? If I hadn't said anything, don't sweat it. Ended up getting some useful info out of that whole outburst. My guess is you've noticed this by now, too. Activities. But his piss-poor attitude isn't the only bad thing going on with him. Really think so? The same feeling. I would explain why someone so respected has stooped to such irrational behavior. Suppose like the question is, what is he trying to do that he's willing to go so far off the deep end for? Computer hardware in his laboratory was state-of-the-art. I suspect he's using it to perform vast calculations. And that would be equally difficult to properly manage. I agree. I never seen a simulation of this extent before, and it seems even that wasn't getting the results he wanted. Couldn't be. No, but that would. Now. Well, better keep an eye on that guy for a while. We ain't in Basel for long, but we're going to be here for the next couple of days at least. Feels like we can afford to scratch each other's backs a bit, yeah? Whether the CEO wants us to or not. Alright. I do have my doubts about you, but I believe in Anya's is worthy of my trust. Boy, you are simping for Anya. Huh. So, if anything comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. Keep that to what the professor left behind safe, if nothing. It comes from not being honest with yourself, you know. Well, we'll be counting on you, Catra. Sure seems like he's being honest with himself to me. Not trusting you is the right call. Oh, you are very much in the same boat with how boorish you are. Excuse me. You trying to pick a fight, kiddo? It's only proving my point, you know. He wants to see it. Are you interested in the telescope? I was just wondering what it's like, that's all. It's only just past 5 o'clock. So we won't be getting a great view of the stars quite yet. Come with me. Still might be able to get a good view of the Great Ch.4 Triangle. Really? Yay. He's gonna like him, he likes Anya. It's just a love triangle that doesn't exist. Aw. Of course the 2 kids of the group would hit it all. You're also still a damn kid from my perspective. By the way, Agnes, was it just me, or did you seem surprised by something when the professor was shouting up a storm? It wasn't just you. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to get the yada yada. Yep, I get it. Glowy, glowy, glowy. But picked up, so it picked then of all times to shine. Not doing it now, though. Do you think it could be a coincidence? Gotta wonder. Not like it'd be the first time it's shown up and up. Like when we first ran into the Grim Cat.
Whoa! What's this room for? Odette? What brings you all here?
It goes to the end.
Found you! We've been looking for all of you.
We couldn't find you anywhere in the main building, so we wondered if you might be here.
Sorry for putting you guys out.
Well, not all of us are here for you. So this is their giant telescope. I've seen one in the Imperial Museum too, but it's so cool.
Oh! Can we take a look through it?
It's nice seeing this place this lively again. It's been so long.
It's 10 p.m. I had to finish off the day. Or we call it after that. Protect yourself, smart and dangerous to go alone. Take this. Well, we'll be going back to our hotel now. Oh, hiccups, pardon me. Quick up, here we go. Let's see. Sure thing. Try not to stay up too late. Just cause no one's keeping an eye on you. Does that guy. The telescope was amazing though, wasn't it? I wish you could have had another look through it before we left. How about you? Come and walk around with us on the last day, Fairy. We'd love to have you. Really? Your work sounds amazing, so I'd like that a lot. I'll just leave playtime to the kids. I'm more in the market for a place catered to adults. Hell, you want to join me on the fun 4 Eyes? I would never want to do such a place. That sounds like it'd be kind of fun in its own way. It was nice to finally meet the famous Rosette. Maybe we could talk more. Another. He is focused. Oh yes, I would like that very much indeed. Oh Sam. It's happening! Yay! Girl talk. Probably, depending on the price, because I can see them coming out $160 for the damn game. But I do want to play the remake of it, because it looks really good. And it would give me a reason to go back and play those games, because I do want to go back and play. Did you notice? You managed to learn anything on your end? I'm afraid not. We've heard something interesting from the genius professor, but that's about it. So yeah, I am very interested in playing Guy the First for it to remake. In Cyber, we were talking earlier about hopefully, because it's being translations being done by Nisa. and not XC. When all they gotta do is use the same translation they did with XC, then it would be good. I'm a little worried. Because I found a lot of things in here that are just so dragged out or so non-necessarily added. So that's my concern with all that. But overall, I think it should be a good game. Especially if they keep combat the same. Oh. We turn-based. Dare you! So, like, the whole open attack and then... So just like this. I mean, I could get with that. But I don't really enjoy turn-based combat. It grows on you. Be used to it after I play all these games. Not going to have much free time here, however, so I'm going to have to leave it to that nose of yours this time. The open combat with a... I forget how you would even call that. Yeah. Dumping all the work on me, huh? Great. So, you excited for it, Alex? Here's the train. Then we bid you all farewell. I should be able to meet you tomorrow morning at around 8 o'clock. I know it's a little early for good nights, but I hope you all have a good one regardless. Same to you. See you tomorrow. Sleep tight. Clear all my backlog games, that is. Oh, there's lots of backlog games. That's why I don't buy any games. Although I just bought WoW and I didn't really want to, but my friend was really down and it made her feel happy, so I went with it. And my brother also plays, so we share the account, so when he wants to play, I have it. I would like that. We can have all three. I'd pay $60 for all three of them, but I'm not paying $40 each. It's a Steam sale. That's what's eating away at you, phony mate. I have a feeling they're gonna charge $56 for it. Something up? Can't hide a thing from him.
I should have realized I wouldn't be able to keep my concerns a secret. To tell you the truth, I'm getting a peculiar sense of déjà vu from what's happening here in Basel.
Shadow's a bit... kind of like really standoutish. Kind of like hides the natural, like, I guess, beauty of the characters. It's just so deep. Around the hair. Deja vu? Your main job is being a concierge. Yes. But you also handle crisis management all over the country, right? So which does the Orbital Net and Distribution Network issue make you think of more? The Pearl 6 years ago, or Crossbow 4 years ago. You the
You're
blackout
proving
thing.
perceptive and knowledgeable beyond belief.
That is such a cool beauty. Boy, I like her a lot. Although... feeling a little... I don't know, I think I like Rosette a little bit better than Elaine. But maybe I'll see more of Elaine in play, so... Sure, I've heard both of those things before, but... yeah, I think Chow, mentioned them at some point too. The former was when all orbital power was shut off by the appearance of an ancient floating city. The later was when the orbital network was used to perform a man-made miracle. I never witnessed them firsthand. There's a lot of gaps in what I know. But both were caused by things you wouldn't think could exist. I think you'd make both events up if I didn't know better. I know what happened a year and a half ago in Crossbow. That's just a batshit crazy on paper. Oh, when the whole continent was hacked? Or whatever the word is?
I'm afraid I can't answer most of your questions because they would contain classified information.
Makes you forget that all that crazy stuff happened because you're just back basic livelihood and all of a sudden God appears.
However, I believe this may end with a crisis different from the ones that Mr. Arkwright mentioned.
Huh. Well, Miss Perfect Genesis stated. Miss Perfect Genesis started glowing again. There's bound to be something. No way this ends without giving us a headache. Yeah. We're gonna need to be ready for trouble. You gotta head out somewhere now, right? I'll come with you if you want.
Again, you are perceptive beyond belief.
We've only met in person recently, but I've known you for a real long time now. Whenever you stumble on a major problem brewing, you gotta report it to HQ, right?
Correct. What is happening here certainly falls under Code E of our regulations. But I see no harm in having someone with me during my report. We could also patrol the area at the same time. Does that sound all right?
Well then, all right. Let's get going. Wait. Not just you two here, you know. Don't even think of leaving us out. I don't mind taking one of you, but the other is going to have to stay behind. Someone will need to be available for Anya so the boat or that boy Matt decides to call. Right? Makes sense. Fine. Then come on. Who are we taking? I took Aaron last time. Take Fairy this time. Nightlife. Bring the child. So where do we have to go to give your report? Your company's headquarters isn't even in Calvard, is it? There's a bit of a process involved for security reasons. For starters, we need to leave the city toward the canyon. This needn't take priority over other work you would like to do, however. See now. Got it. Head over there once we've walked around and seen a little. So nighttime activities. 70 hours in this game. So, as for the nighttime activities, one party member accompany them past the night. Get optional side quests, the bulletin. So we need to get the bulletin report. Wait. We have drivers gained. Do the side quest first. Part 2 of a boring quest. Yeah, I plan on doing that first. I'm gonna go till we get to the point of the next day.
Why don't we see...
Proceed. Gotta go right now. Dick Tracy. It leads down the mind. It would make an excellent backdrop for a game. Probably too dangerous down there. Hey there, Arkwright Solutions. You have a request for us? Yep. Yeah, let's hear you out. It's got to be all the way out of the Basil, right? Anyhow. Especially if all of the way out here in the dark. I'm up some shady, are you? You look shady. Just scouting locations for my new game. The mystery theme, so it's only... Oh, wait, this is the guy that does the game thing. That's why he said part 2. Dark and secretive. Let's get down to business. Work with a really bright friend of mine on this concept and iron out the kinks. That'll be a hit. Solve the series of puzzles while using these special gimmicks to fit Basil hand in glove. What's the gimmicks? Spoil the fun if I just told you. Here, I have a leaflet. Let's see here. HQ, catch the rogue hacker, the loose track the move. Transition ability, sending code, avoid leaking information to code. Dick Tracy. Secret agents, huh? Alright, I'll bite. Code in a message, the puzzle aspect of the game. Exactly, sounds fun, right? Yeah, fun. Yeah, sure. I get some law. Need law. I get rank 3 on it. Work taken care of. Awesome. Forward. Down under the tester group real quick. Another tester working through the game right now, so if you can solve the puzzle before they do. Huh? Okay. Get it. There it goes. Do we have first message yet? This is true. There it is. Send us a message, but how? Yep, they certainly did. Mystery. HQ to Spriggan. We found traces of a hacker in the artisanal district. Get your phone. So is this supposed to make up for the lacking Blue Blanc quest? The triad. That'll be use. Yep. Student. Yeah. Kind of miss Blue Blunt. It was so nice to just see him from the Sky Games all the way up to like Reverie. And then he's gone forever. One of the biggest reoccurring characters in the entire series. If not the most, next to Anton. Thought you will miss Mac Bro the most. Well, he's not reoccurring. Bro is awesome. His own way. Talking reoccurring characters? Blue Block. Firm was a fucking badass. Especially when we get to use him. Fucking badass. Literally right next door. Yeah, Bat. The tram. BAT. Vessel Air Train. Well, the green markers, that's where the riddle is no riddle at all. Yeah. It's kind of disappointing. I like where it helps with quests, but some of these things, I mean, I got a guide here anyways, but I just feel like they should be a little more of a challenge to soften this thing up. I mean, there was a puzzle quest in WoW, actually, and you can skip it, which they took away so they made it easy. You can skip it. And it's literally a 9-block thing, but I suck at them so bad. Like, skip. Spent like 10 minutes doing it, like I'm done. That was much better that one was a kid. Getting older, it gets more difficult. Shame. I can't do as much as I did 10 years ago. But man, I swear in another 20 years, I'm not going to remember anything. As long as I can make it to the bathroom, I guess.
It's so convenient nowadays.
see.
Adam, go. Like, there we go.
Welcome to Basel Motor Pavilion.
You know, race car spelled backwards. Car. Like a radio talk show. They're gonna make the blue blunt quest like these.
Welcome to Basel Motor Pavilion.
Be a little disappointing. That's right. Sky games, you had to get the ones that... So you didn't get blinded, so you could actually see through the tunnel during the blackout. Pretty good for not getting them at all.
Please have your identification.
Hey.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
You voiced the side quest. Second side quest that we see with her. Naughty little boy. Something like this to work, you would need some kind of tracking system. But they would literally have to hack the GPS in your phone to know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Doesn't sound like a great game to me. That's by choice, so it's like Pokemon Go and such like that. They know you're at. Walking GPS signal.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Give me... Come on. I still need more law? Holy shit.
Operated by the city of Basel.
Alright, so with the side quest done, including the side quests, follow the main story, leave it.
Ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
The arrow tram's just... Oh.
Updated parking lot. Will this area do the trick?
Yes, it should be perfect.
Ah, booster.
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
What's that? And technology has boosted. Again? Some of our research was supposedly used to making it too. Physics view. Transmission. Reception. Didn't just imagine that, did I? A low altitude communication satellite flying 900 cells off the ground under the sea of stars. One of the many cutting edge orbits you guys operating in secret.
Indeed, Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Saying boo to their friends has risen by 85% in the last year. It's a frightening statistic. Alright, quick ad break. Should be the last of the night. Hopefully, continue. Sounds like I'm alright. Sounds like I'm alright. Messed that up. Missed it. So, this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in?
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Must make things easy just having a computer do everything for you.
Man. Reset!
Two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Murdoch ain't the only one whose tech level is off the charts. Hell, It's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic, and the like too. Genesis, and Almada aren't much different. But whether something's above broad or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple with it. You should try and keep that in mind.
We are all like flames given life by the goddess, but it is we who determine how we shine.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll give what you're saying some thought, together with all of you.
Good enough for me. Oh, you deserve a head pat. You don't mind me telling the other two all that's happened here, by the way?
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
Look at that. Seems I can't stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Wait. He may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So, over at the Institute not long ago, we... Like the green room. Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. We'll have to let Aaron know, too. Right, Sephiroth. I know it's not her.
The preparations are coming along nicely. And this is going to be fun.
I don't know who it is, but she does remind me a lot of Charizard's friend, the female one that was a Courser.
Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly. Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame.
Oh, bringing in the endgame.
I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
Hi, Altini 2.0. Like a grown-up Altini.
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Look at that. Wait a sec. Have we met this chick? That's right. Earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
Did a good job on the badge, too. Look at that.
I wasn't aware that you had already met. This is Associate Professor Esmeralda, another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
That's me! My full name is Esmeralda Archette.
Like... see. Pupils are above the lens. I can barely see.
What a surprise! So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable!
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why must you be so cold, Catra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Stop that, please!
Swap bodies for a sec, kiddo? Well, the more people familiar with the place that we have to show us around, the better. The bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. Didn't see them directly, just to be clear. But biosensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So, they didn't use that stupid card to get in there. It's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just anyone to be able to slip through. Would you consider this could be Theo's sensors malfunctioning, but as it is a drone based on Ch.4 technology, I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. Well, see what we can do. Might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today, if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us, just to be careful, okay? Fine, we have Theo and Zeros not with us after all. Let's get to work. Paging search mode. Couldn't kill us to be more tense here. I got to do the edit for that. Come on. This dude is so moody at the time of night. This time of night. The time on. Oh, feeling scared. Of course not. Kruger Warrior would never be afraid of something like a ghost. Not for remembering all the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. Alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards, huh? So someone used their Ch.4. Have a quick look around, just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect, but first things first.
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean we're not alone?
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Is empty, huh? Since anyone here either? By the way, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here, apart from our intruder? Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. But there are also several security guards along with Professor Callahan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them before from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton, students, sure an eccentric bunch, huh? You included. Don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone, then working to better bring it out. Everyone knows her as the mother of the Orville Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I've never met anyone like her. Sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for the reviving and expanding Barbad's Oasis, too, wasn't she? You can really tell just how much you respect her. I could never not respect her. Feels like Oh, the house we visited earlier today was Mr. Celsian's and Professor Hamilton lived? Where? That's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago. He's been living here with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like a family now. So that's why people call him her favorite. She left the country 2.5 years ago, however. Right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. He's off trying to solve the problems in the East, so there's no telling when she's going to be back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to come about because of me and Professor Cronkite too. But he never confided it in us that he tried to fix the problem all on his own. And Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Ch.4 like a real big sister should. Ito's got a pattern, huh? He was trying to sort out the problem down in the mine alone, too. But he's at the kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better just leave him be, if you ask me. Perhaps you're right. But being there for one another is what families do. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Oh? Find something, Zeros? Guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs, though. So it's not getting my house up. I agree. Let's see if we can find something.
This robo-mud.
See? Nothing here. Wow, strange. The door is ajar. Did it just open itself? No, it doesn't. Where are you going, Zeros? Find. Huh. What is it, Zeros? There. Wait, was that? Whoever they are, aren't just using stealth shards. They appear to be combining them with something else. Theo, we're going after them. Good. We're going too. Wait for me! Signature detected. Zeus. Well, I've seen stuff that can start like this.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh, it's her. Girl with the brother. Woman. She looks kind of familiar. There was me thinking it'd be some kinky cat or someone from the Mafia. Who's that? He must not be a member of the faculty. It did cross my mind it might be you, but I wouldn't have put mirror on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. Don't think I've ever caught your name. Oh? Oh, it's the Desk Jockey Gophers. Desk Jockey's Gopher.
You
oh my
watch
goodness.
what you're calling me.
This not acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here. But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours. I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkride, but you work fast.
Conning anyone. Just that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
I'll leave her there. We all seen stuff like this. Can't eat another bite of Ingen Garden. Looks like you guys did the rounds. We sure did. Though we may have overdid it a tad for being our first day. Well, I have a better idea just what is happening, City. You do? Playing Macmillan.
My name's Kayla Macmillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
Thought you were here on a job, Miss Lime. Elzime. So the CID is also involved then. Yeah. Knew the CEO might try to hide stuff from us, so kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of Zypha and Mamda stealth to sneak in here. Apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate, so we had a backup in the event you didn't see. I never expected to be found. Terrible spy. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science technological prowess. Theo is cool. Of course, very cool. Very cool indeed. I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't just let us do our thing? Soon she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it. Current state of the orbital network and distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down on me the other day. Hey, too, we managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. But just why is that happening at all? There's only one possibility that I can propose. That would be usually intensive, parallel distributed computing. Wow. Hurt in the field, but that's all that comes to mind for me, too. Then, we're on the same mind. I'm totally lost. Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Orbital computers have been getting bigger and faster over the past few years. And the bigger they get, the more orbital energy they consume. In short, yes, the larger, more complex the task you require of them, the more power they will be. Orbments regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. That changes, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbment's ability to generate it. Yet, if the orbital distribution network that serves as the external source is also heavily taxed, that leads to a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available, a spike in the amount of orbital network. It's the Professor Elegon on. The theory alone would be enough to explain the issue you're here to investigate. Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? That is a mouthful. And when you borrow the processing power of multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now, connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think would happen if one were to connect all the terminals in the city? And do you think hacking is being behind this? The flow of orbital distributed network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. Might even call doing just that my specialty, though I find this here to be a distasteful, crafty way of going about it. Still, While it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a vast scale. Who the came up with that word? I know it's an actual word, but holy hell, trying to say that is hard. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, it's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know if all there is about orbital energy, how it works. But, wait. Yeah, situation mirroring the unimaginable era happened not all that long ago. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. There are miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributing processing that should have been impossible with our tech. Elysium. So impossible that I never thought the same could happen here in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale. Indeed, we analyzed the situation ourselves at Murdoch, and reached the same conclusion about what happened. Is it? That confirms it then. He's finally clues us in. Heard some about what went down in Crossbell, but if this is the same as that, well, that spells trouble for us. Right. This isn't the first time we run into something connected to that whole incident either. Yeah, the mask. Don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. We've got to assume someone's out there trying to do research. They shouldn't. That can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? What's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callahan. Yep. So what does he think he's doing? He's changed a ton over the past few years, but I didn't think he was up to something of this magnitude. Freckles are a nice touch on it. This number belongs to Linus?
Is that you, Silesian?
Professor Callahan? What's wrong, sir?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Professor Callahan! What just happened? He's in a special research building, right? We must hurry. Swing, swing. What? Damn. Oh, they got the rest they needed. Professor, where are you, Professor? And it goes. Figured something out. October 24th, 10 a.m. We get free, we'll call it there. Half tempted to stop before this cutscene, like that whole set, but I figured we'd just do it. So what's going on here? Professor Callahan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power? Even the police and guild have barged into the Institute wanting to question me. You people have here for a day, and you some sort of plague being brought down upon us? It's not their fault. It's not. This is Professor Callahan's problem. No, all of our problem. Petra. Don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. What did you want me to do about it in my position? You're the CEO. Not my place to say anything about his research. Sure, that is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulty. Anyone could see that the professor was on a rampage. And the problem with the Orville network is its distribution. Or just as clear. I just shoot straight with you. Was that professor linked to any strange groups? You know, like Mafia or anything? Bingo! I'd like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and Verne Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. And I can't write off the possibility that all those new terminals he suddenly had on him. Stop this pointless conjecture. You have no evidence. If rumors like this were to leak to the public during such a critical time, how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? These youngsters here were hired so the police and the guild weren't going to have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callahan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as CEO Bill? Bill Nye, the Science Guy, supervisor. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. But please, keep this just between us. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We've contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Elsline. We have nothing to gain from hurting your image. And everything to gain from earning some brownie points with Verne. Huh. Professor Callahan first began to change around a year or two ago. He received a request from the Republic Army to develop a new generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to pose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite was accepted. He knew that was it. Ever since then, he's been doing research on his own, like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. Then half a year ago, I heard a place called the Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money. Name. Mata. So it's got caught in your information network too, huh? Don't tell me this is the same thing as Longport. Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Messeldom Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations. Who are we talking about? The gift of his eyes makes it look like he has pink eye. Certain Mafia. They're called Almata, and they're on both the Guild and the police's radars. What? Professor Callahan was involved with people like that? I've heard the rumors, but expanding the territory an awful lot of late. Just how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know how it happened to me if I put a pause on research for the Mafia? Think about the poor assistants who ended up helping them, without even realizing it. After losing against the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. My bet's that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. And if the Mafia has invested massive funds into work, I have a bad feeling about this. Really bad feeling. That's varied. The network delay that dropped down to 0.35% has gotten worse again as of this morning too. That makes it highly possible that he is continuing his research in another location. But just where on earth could that be? The mines. Sounds like he's got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're gonna be able to comb through the place way more than we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give up our cards the proper ranks then. Fine. Give me your cards. Hey rank, baby! B rank. Rank B, the certification level you mentioned. The one most never gets issued. I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well give us a rank A at this point. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better with it than we could yesterday with these. Let's get to work. Time to get one over that mafia.
I have a favor to ask. If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you?
Thing, buddy.
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callahan isn't entirely unrelated to me. And I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
Text on his earbuds. You hear what those things on. Fine with me, but just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're going to be tagging along while we take care of business. Is that going to be a problem? Stiffness. You mean like yesterday? That's fine. Wouldn't even mind helping out if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. Just don't do anything too crazy, okay, Katra? Water. Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I've determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to any dealers who supply Professor Callahan parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of the boy. Yeah, you got it. Hi, Essie. By the way, Agnes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely at the same time when Professor Callahan's final transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yes, the last time that Genesis glowed like that was... what are you talking about? What's a Genesis? Don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll fill you in eventually. I hope you don't mind, Ch.4. If you say so. It must be something that could take a while to explain. Like that. So, where should we start? If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You better know him as Professor Cronkite. The guy our missing professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I bet you know a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score. They'll be making the rounds through Newtown and the artisanal district before heading to the Institute of Science. That sounds perfect. Then, may day 2 of our work begin. Patrick joined the party.
I see.
And with that, we shall save. Not too bad, 3 minutes after midnight. On the next day, we'll call this and pick this up tomorrow. Well, technically today. Later today, 8 p.m. Alex, Cyber, Kira, my lurkers, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll be back tonight. Start up October, whatever the day this is. 24. Have a good night, guys. See you later. Boop. And